Hi everyone, and welcome to this lesson, which is an introduction to predicate logic. So a predicate is something that becomes a statement whenever we put in an input. It's a function from a set, S, to the set true, false. Remember that statements are always taking a value either true or false. So for every x in the set, p of x is some statement. When p of x is true, we say that x makes the predicate true, and when p of x is false, we say that x makes the predicate false. You might cross-reference over to sets and functions if you're not too familiar with this sort of notation and this concept of sets. But essentially it just means that there's certain things that we can plug into the predicate to make statements. So let's look at an example. Move myself out of the way here. Okay. So we're going to let S be the set of all people alive today. So that represents a set. We can say whether people are in the set or not in the set. And we're going to let P of x equal x lives in the United States. So as an example of a predicate, we have a statement, but there's a variable that we can plug in to the function. So rather than saying like I live in the United States, you say x lives in the United States. And as I'm writing this, Donald Trump is the president right now, so he of course lives in the United States, and he's alive, so I could plug in Donald Trump, and P of Donald Trump is true, because Donald Trump lives in the United States. Similarly, J.K. Rowling right now lives in the UK, so I could say P of J.K. Rowling equals false, because J.K. Rowling does not live in the United States. And the statement, J.K. Rowling lives in the United States, is a false statement. Finally, Abraham Lincoln is not in the set S because he's not alive today. So remember that up here above we defined S as the set of all people alive today. So P of Abraham Lincoln is undefined. And so therefore it does depend on what set you define to be your inputs. Sometimes things won't make sense to plug into a predicate at all, especially when we're talking about math. So if I'm saying x is an odd number, it doesn't say make sense to plug in myself in that case, or Donald Trump. So I wouldn't say Donald Trump is an odd number, whatever that implies. Oh.